Scene script. Have you ever wondered what compels people to give their time and energy to help others, expecting nothing in return? In our fast-paced world, where we're all caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, there exists an extraordinary breed of individuals who choose to step out of their comfort zones to extend their hands to those in need. These are volunteers, the unsung heroes of our society. Volunteering is not merely an act of charity, it's a profound demonstration of humanity. It's about understanding the struggles of others, empathizing with them, and taking action to alleviate their burdens. It's about selflessly dedicating one's time, skills, and efforts to bring about positive change without any expectation of reward or recognition. Volunteers are the lifeblood of many organizations, playing pivotal roles in areas such as education, healthcare, environmental conservation, disaster response, and so much more. They fill gaps, meet needs, and make our world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. The impact of volunteering extends beyond the immediate beneficiaries. It ripples out, touching lives and transforming communities. Volunteers inspire others to follow their lead, fostering a culture of service and compassion. They prove that every individual, regardless of their background or resources, can make a difference. But what drives these volunteers? What motivates them to put others before themselves? It's not fame or fortune, but a deeply ingrained sense of purpose, a desire to contribute to the greater good. In this video, we delve into the world of volunteering through the lens of one such individual. His name is John. John isn't a billionaire philanthropist or a high-profile celebrity. He's an ordinary man, yet his spirit of volunteerism is anything but ordinary. John's story is a testament to the incredible power of volunteering, showing us how one person's dedication can spark a wave of change. So let's embark on this journey together. A journey that will shed light on the remarkable world of volunteering and the individuals who make it possible. This is the story of John, an ordinary man with an extraordinary spirit of volunteerism. Every story starts somewhere. For John, the journey into volunteerism began with an unexpected event. John was an ordinary man, living an ordinary life. He had a 9-to-5 job, a loving family, and a comfortable home. But a part of him always felt that something was missing, a longing to make a difference. One frigid February day, John found himself in the heart of the city, caught in the midst of a snowstorm. As he sought shelter, he stumbled upon a man, huddled against the biting wind, without a roof over his head or a coat on his back. This sight struck a chord deep within John. He felt an overwhelming sense of empathy for this man, a complete stranger, yet a fellow human being. This event became the catalyst that sparked a profound transformation in John. He realized that while he was comfortably nestled in the warmth of his home, there were countless others out there braving the harsh realities of life without the basic necessities. This realization shook him to the core, triggering a deep-seated desire to make a difference. John decided to act on this newfound passion. He took the first step towards becoming a volunteer, but the road to altruism was not without its challenges. John grappled with the jarring contrast between his life and those he sought to help. He had to balance his regular job, his family responsibilities, and his commitment to volunteer work. Despite these hurdles, John persevered. He believed that every small act of kindness could ripple into a wave of change. He spent countless hours packing food for the hungry, distributing warm clothes to the homeless, and lending a listening ear to those who needed it most. The initial challenges tested John's resolve, but they also honed his spirit. He learned that volunteering wasn't just about giving material aid, but about sharing compassion, understanding, and love. John's life was changed forever, as he found his calling in serving others. This spark that ignited the flame of volunteerism within him transformed not only his life but also the lives of those he touched with his selfless acts of kindness. Volunteering is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and John was ready for the long run. John's journey as a volunteer was a path paved with diverse experiences. He found himself in soup kitchens, serving warm meals to those who needed it the most. His hands worked diligently in community gardens, tending to the plants that would soon provide fresh produce for the neighborhood. He spent countless hours at the local library, mentoring young minds, fostering a love for learning, and helping them navigate the complexities of academic life. Each opportunity was a chance for John to connect with his community, to understand its needs, and to contribute to its betterment. But the impact of his work extended beyond the physical tasks he performed. His actions created ripples of positive change, touching lives in ways he could never have imagined. In the soup kitchen, His warm smile and kind words provided comfort to those struggling with life's hardships. His work in the community garden not only created a source of nutritious food but also a vibrant green space where neighbors could gather, share stories, and build stronger ties. At the library, his guidance helped shape the future of many young individuals, instilling in them a passion for knowledge and a belief in their own potential. But the journey wasn't just about the community, it was about John too. With each act of service, he discovered something new about himself. He learned the values of compassion and humility, the satisfaction of giving without expecting anything in return, and the profound joy that comes from making a difference. John's journey wasn't always easy. There were long days, countless challenges, and moments of doubt, but every time he looked around and saw the impact of his work, he knew it was worth it. He was not just a volunteer, he was a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change. Through his actions, John was able to touch many lives and make a difference. John's story doesn't end with him. It continues in the lives of those he's helped. In the grand tapestry of life, each thread we weave affects not only our own narrative, but also those around us. John's thread, colored by dedication and selflessness, has left an indelible mark. As a volunteer, he didn't just contribute his time and effort, he sparked a ripple effect, a wave of change that continues to reverberate. Imagine a pebble thrown into a still pond. The initial splash is immediate, tangible, that's John. But as the pebble sinks, the ripples spread out, reaching corners of the pond the pebble could never touch. Those are the lives John has touched, the individuals whose stories have been forever altered by his kindness. Let's hear from some of these individuals. There's Mary, who was struggling to make ends meet when John helped her find resources to support her family. Today, she's not just surviving, she's thriving, and she's begun volunteering in her community, extending the ripple effect even further. Then, there's Carlos, a high school student who was on the brink of dropping out. John mentored him, believed in him when no one else did. Now Carlos is the first in his family to go to college, and he plans to become a teacher, to give back to his community just as John did for him. And these are just two stories among countless others, each one a testament to the impact one person can make when they dedicate themselves to the service of others. So, what's the legacy of a volunteer? It's not just in the hours logged or the tasks completed, it's in the hearts touched, the lives changed, the communities transformed. It's in the ripples that continue to spread, long after the initial splash. The legacy of a volunteer like John is a world made a little better, a little kinder, a little more hopeful. John's legacy is a testament to the power of volunteerism. John's story is but one of many. There are countless others out there waiting to be written. There's a unique story within each one of us, a tale of compassion, resilience, and change. A story that can only be written when we step outside of our comfort zones and lend a hand to someone in need. Volunteering isn't just about giving up your time, it's about giving something of yourself to make the world a better place. It's about learning, growing, and understanding that we're all interconnected. It's about realizing that even as we help others, we're also helping ourselves. It's easy to think that you need to be a superhero to make a difference, but the truth is we're all superheroes in our own ways. It's not about having superpowers. It's about having the power to care, the power to empathize, and the power to act. There are numerous ways to get involved. You could volunteer at a local charity, tutor a child in need, plant trees in your community, or simply share a meal with someone who's lonely. The possibilities are endless. There are also countless resources available to help you on your journey. Websites like Volunteer Match and Idealist can connect you with opportunities that match your interests and skills, and remember, you're not alone in this. There are communities of volunteers around the world who can provide support and guidance. Now you might be thinking, I don't have the time or I don't have the skills. But volunteering isn't about having all the time or all the skills in the world. It's about having the heart. It's about making the time, no matter how little, and learning the skills, no matter how daunting. So why not take that first step today? Why not start writing your own story of change? Remember, every act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a big difference. What will your volunteering story be?